America is a land of wide open spaces, diverse cultures, and a deep-rooted tradition of storytelling. But beyond the history books and tourist brochures, there's a shadowy side to the nation's folklore, a world of cryptids, urban legends, and mysterious creatures that have haunted the American imagination for generations. Today, we're diving into the spine-tingling world of American cryptids and urban legends, exploring the stories that have kept people awake at night from coast to coast. Let's start with one of the most iconic creatures in American folklore, Bigfoot. Also known as Sasquatch, this massive, hairy, ape-like being is said to roam the dense forests of the Pacific Northwest. Descriptions often place Bigfoot at over 7 feet tall, covered in dark hair, with enormous footprints that have given the creature its name. Sightings go back centuries, with Native American legends predating modern reports by hundreds of years. Despite countless expeditions and even alleged video evidence, Bigfoot remains elusive, straddling the line between myth and reality. But Bigfoot isn't the only cryptid with a cult following. In the wilds of West Virginia, the legend of the Mothman took flight in the 1960s. This winged humanoid, with glowing red eyes and a wingspan that could block out the moon, was first spotted in Point Pleasant. The Mothman's appearances seemed to coincide with a series of strange events, culminating in the tragic collapse of the Silver Bridge in 1967. Many locals believe the Mothman was a harbinger of doom, and today, Point Pleasant celebrates its eerie resident with an annual festival and even a museum dedicated to the legend. Traveling to the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, we encounter the Jersey Devil. According to legend, this creature was born as the cursed 13th child of Mother Leeds, transforming into a winged hoofed beast that now haunts the forests. For over 250 years, reports of terrifying screeches and fleeting glimpses of this monstrous figure have fueled the region's reputation as one of America's most haunted places. America's cryptid lore isn't limited to the land. In the waters of Lake Champlain, which straddles New York and Vermont, locals whisper about Champ, a lake monster reminiscent of Scotland's Loch Ness Monster. Sightings of Champ date back to Native American oral traditions, and even today, tourists flock to the lake in hopes of catching a glimpse of the elusive creature. Similarly, Chesapeake Bay has its own aquatic legend, Chessie, a sea serpent that's been the subject of countless reported sightings and blurry photographs. Some cryptids are more whimsical than terrifying. Take the jackalope, for example, a jackrabbit with antelope-like horns said to inhabit the plains of Wyoming. While most agree the jackalope is a product of tall tales and taxidermy pranks, it's become a beloved symbol of Americana, inspiring everything from postcards to roadside attractions. Not all American legends are rooted in the supernatural. Some are cautionary tales that warn of the dangers lurking in everyday life. The Vanishing Hitchhiker is one such story, told in countless variations across the country. In this tale, a driver picks up a mysterious hitchhiker, only for the passenger to vanish without a trace, often leaving behind a chilling clue or a message from beyond the grave. Other legends are deeply tied to the land and its people. The Skinwalker, for instance, originates from Navajo folklore. These beings are said to be witches with the ability to transform into animals and even possess people. The legend of the Skinwalker is both feared and respected within Native American communities, and has recently gained wider attention thanks to stories from the infamous Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, a hotspot for reported paranormal activity. The Chupacabra, or goat sucker, is another cryptid that has crossed cultural boundaries. First reported in Puerto Rico, this creature is said to attack livestock, draining them of blood. Descriptions vary, but most accounts depict a small, spiny-backed animal with glowing eyes. In the southern United States, the chupacabra has become a staple of rural folklore, with some attributing sightings to wild animals suffering from mange, while others insist the creature is something far stranger. Every state in America has its own local legends, from Alabama's Dead Children's Playground to Vermont's Pigman of Northfield. These stories are more than just campfire tales. They're a reflection of the fears, hopes, and imaginations of the communities that keep them alive. Some legends, like Paul Bunyan and Babe the Blue Ox, are larger-than-life heroes who shaped the landscape itself, while others, like the Black-Eyed Children of Texas, are modern urban myths that spread through whispers and online forums. What makes these stories endure? Part of it is the thrill of the unknown, the idea that there are still mysteries lurking in the woods, the lakes, and even our own neighborhoods. But it's also about community. Sharing these tales brings people together, whether it's around a campfire, at a festival, or in the comments section of a YouTube video. So, what's your favorite American cryptid or urban legend? Have you ever had an encounter you can't explain, or do you know a local story that deserves more attention? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. If you enjoyed this journey into America's mysterious side, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into folklore and the unexplained. And ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep your eyes open and your mind curious, because you never know what might be lurking just out of sight.